Sabbath's blessings. Holy Sabbath day of rest by our Master richly blessed. Words that flow like a gentle stream reminding us of the beauty and power of God's gift in time. From the very dawn of creation, when the heavens were finished and the earth was adorned, the Lord himself set apart this day, not as a burden, but as a blessing, a pause in the rhythm of life, a holy sanctuary in time. The hymn reminds us that this day is set apart for holy time. And indeed, Sabbath is more than just a date on the calendar. It is an encounter. It is God's invitation to step away from the noise, to lay down the week's burdens, and to lift our hearts in worship. Each Sabbath is a testimony. It declares that we are not defined by our labor, but by God's love. It declares that we are not slaves to time, but children of eternity. It declares that though the world chases endlessly after gain, we can pause and say, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Psalm 92, the Psalm for the Sabbath, reminds us it is good to give thanks to the Lord and to sing praises to your name, O Most High, to declare your loving kindness in the morning and your faithfulness every night. The Sabbath is that space where thanksgiving blossoms, where praise fills the air, where faith is rekindled. The hymn goes on. Yes, the holy Sabbath rests by our God divinely blessed. It's a man for toil oppressed, only time for joy and rest. The blessing of the Sabbath is that it touches every part of us. It restores the weary body. It calms the anxious mind. It heals the restless spirit. It unites families. It knits communities. It draws creation and creator together in one beautiful song of rest and rejoicing. Think of the Sabbath as God's love letter to humanity. Every seventh day he writes across the sky, "Be still, remember, rest, delight." And in those sacred hours he draws close to bless, to heal, to strengthen. So today, as we welcome the holy Sabbath day of rest, let us enter into its joy fully. Let us put aside the weight of the week. Let us set down our striving, our worries, our endless lists, and let us receive the Sabbath as the gift it truly is. May this Sabbath bring peace to your home, light to your spirit, healing to your heart, and joy to your soul. May your songs rise like incense before the throne. May your prayers flow like rivers of trust. And may you feel the nearness of the one who said, "Come unto me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Holy Sabbath, day of rest. Blessed day, sacred time. A taste of heaven on earth. May it always be your delight, your joy, your peace, until the eternal Sabbath dawns when we will rest forever in the presence of our Lord. Amen.